Welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of my speaking podcast. This your boy Mike, better known as Booby, aka Choke Yourself.
Hey, this is your boy Dark Side of Daryl again, St. South Carolina Finals.
We might not always be right, we might not always be wrong.
But y'all gonna get our modest opinion what we're speaking on.
So today we want to just get a rebuttal, or go back an overview of what happened in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to the Panthers last because we're gonna probably talk about that more less slow.
Mm-hmm.
But last night they had a doubleheader on. Those coming to my mind clear. Buffalo beat the brakes off of Jacksonville. Jacksonville, I don't know if it's about time for them to do a reset, but Trevor Lawrence is looking like he was up here for a while. Now he just pretty much done level off, so he's just not looking as good. But kudos to Buffalo, because I told people many a time, you can have a cancer in the locker room like Stephon Diggs was, prima donna, want the ball, this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen now done figured out, I don't need a number one receiver. Just give me a bunch of guys that just want the ball and I can spread the ball around.
Mm-hmm.
If he ain't the MVP after 3 weeks right now, I don't know who he is. He playing out of his mind. He got that team looking good.
Yeah, looking real good.
And then to go on the flip side, I think a lot of people thought the Commanders were going to get blowed out because Cincinnati's struggling, but
nah.
Daniels looked real good.
He looked like the real deal.
And like I say, Cincinnati had problems with Chase, and they having problems with Higgins at the offseason. So sometimes people don't know that can be a cancer inside the locker room. Them two guys ain't got their contracts. They don't look the same. Something don't look right with that team. I don't know what it is. And
they had a lot of people hurt. Their offensive tackle got hurt in that game. They got a lot of nagging injuries too over there. So Burrow didn't even look the same.
NFL, everybody gonna have injuries.
Yeah,
next man up mentality. So
yeah, true. You
can't make no excuse for nobody. Joe out there and Chase and Higgins out there, they should be at least. But it's both ways. Defense got to stop. But like I said, Washington looked real good. And like I say, go back to Sunday game. To hop back on the Sunday's game. Pittsburgh 3-0.
Russell Wilson ain't getting that job back unless Fields get hurt. Yeah, that's his job.
But the thing about it is, like, I'm not gonna sit and say yay, nay, because Pittsburgh is 3-0. Yep. Is it a dominant 3-0? No. The defense playing good.
Mm-hmm.
Offense doing just enough. But like I say, his name of the game is win the game. But like I say, he's managing the game. He's not turning the ball over.
Yep.
So Fields is doing what they asked him to do. So basically, he's managing the game. He's winning the game for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, I don't know how it's gonna play out long term, because like I say, eventually teams are gonna start making. If you play Pittsburgh, I'm gonna put a spy up there and make an 8-man front and make Fields beat me throwing the ball. I'm gonna make him not run the ball. He got to beat me throwing.
He been throwing the ball pretty good too now. Yeah, he been throwing the ball pretty good. The guys.
I'm not saying he ain't throwing it, but I'm just saying if I'm gonna take one of the things away, I'm gonna take his running away.
True.
Because that's any of these RPO quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Like Daniels can throw the ball for Washington. He really can throw. I'm not saying Fields can't throw, but the jury's still out on me personally with him. I gotta see more of it.
I think he can throw. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody, like you said, he got a little bit of time right there. You got Steelers got that offensive line and they're giving him time to throw the ball. He can throw the ball, when he got time and stuff. So I think he's looking real good. He ain't running for his life like he was in Chicago. So
no, he got more time. And like I say, then you go to Kansas City, Atlanta. Kansas City did what they always do. They're not looking dominant like they have been, but champions find a way to win games, and that's what they've been doing. They went to Atlanta, beat Atlanta. It wasn't a dominant performance, like I said, but they went there and beat them.
Another thing too, man, say about that, man, Atlanta got a good team, man. I watched the DBs back there, the safeties back there, man. They got some balls back there. If Kirk Cousins can get on target with his tight end picks, the big draft pick they picked a couple of years ago, I think they can. I think Atlanta can really do something. You know what I'm saying? I like how they look.
The jury's still out on that. Like I said, and then you go to the other NFC South team, which was Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Them went there and just hog-mauled them, which I didn't see that coming because Tampa Bay just beat Detroit the week before that. So
I didn't see that coming. Maybe probably one of them getting a Tampa Bay overlooked them.
Nah, they're not Tampa Bay. That kind of team that overlook nobody. Nobody in the league right now can overlook nobody, because you can look back week 14, 15, like I gave that. You ain't giving no game away. If you go out there, you get whooped. You get whooped. So they got beat handily. Then you look at the Philadelphia Saints game. I watched a lot of that game. Saquon Barkley is back. Let me just put that out there. He's back. He's 100% where he was when he came out. He's back. He's explosive.
Yep.
Now, Philadelphia head coach did a lot of he did a lot of head scratching moves, man. He want to take the 3 points. He was going for it, fourth down, but
he was doing that last year too, so you can't.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, you on the road. You got to play for the tie. At home, you go for the win. But he was doing a lot of head scratch. I'm like, yo, are you trying to get the game away?
That's who I guess I said that's the way he wired. That's who he is, and that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? Same way with the coach from the Lions. Campbell.
But I like I like Campbell way more than I like the Philadelphia coach. So, but then you want to talk about like I say, on the other hand, we could talk about Detroit. Detroit went out there to Arizona and they pulled a win out. Like I say, some of these teams are finding a way to win these games. And, you know, let's go ahead and just jump to it. You know, I'm just touching on some of the games. Seattle beat
oh man, they played give me a second, man.
They played good. Gracious. I forgot who Seattle played, but Seattle won handily out there.
They looking a lot of people putting the kind of overlooking the quarterback back over there for Seattle. What's my
Gino?
name?
Yeah, I mean Gino,
he doing his thing out there, man. He got time.
But you gotta understand, people say that a lot about these dope, but dude, you've been in the league 10, 12 years. Yeah. You should be doing it now. Yeah, you done been in there a long time.
But yeah, you know, he's been on a lot of crappy teams, man. So.
I mean, he was with the Jets and he was the backup for a long time. But like I said, he's getting the chance. I'm not taking him from the game. He's throwing the ball.
Man.
But like I said, they won. But let's go ahead and get into the second game I want to talk about, the Cowboys. Hey, man.
Can we really talk about that?
Yeah, hey, we're going to. Nah, listen. Hey,
what you want to say, man?
Every time. How about this, Cowboy fan? How about y'all do this here? How about when the season start?
Don't say nothing.
Don't say y'all going to the Super Bowl. Don't nothing. Y'all just gave Dak all this money. Gave CeeDee Lamb all this money. I see CeeDee Lamb and Dak on the sideline arguing. I see Michael Parsons arguing with Lawrence on the side. When you start getting whooped, manhandled. And the thing is, they got manhandled both of their games at home. Not away, they at home and got whooped. Both times at home, handily. Now, Baltimore did let them get back in the game. The end of the game was 28-25, but majority of that game, Baltimore dominated the game on both sides of the ball. Dallas defense is horrific right now. If you just line up and run the ball at them, you can punch them in their mouth all day long. They're not going to give you no resistance.
What you think that's wrong with the defense? Did they lose anybody?
No. You got to look at it like this. It's a lot of guys over there, like Michael Parsons, who want his money. And I'm quite sure that.
So they're trying to play not to get hurt?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not looking at the Cowboys like that because I'm looking at them from afar.
Yeah.
But to pinpoint what's wrong with them, I can care less because I'm happy they getting beat. Let's just go ahead. I'm happy they getting beat. I'm not a Cowboy fan at all, but they getting drooled. So for them to sit there and keep saying we American team, let's stop saying it. Just hush. Don't even say that no more. Don't even open your mouth about that no more. So period.
What are they supposed to say?
Don't say a damn word. just play like everybody else play. Don't sit here and walk around with your jerseys and tell me how many rings you got. That's in the past. So we talking about the present day. Y'all be getting y'all ass whooped. And I'm just gonna put it out there plain today.
I getting Spurs putting y'all, man.
And then Cleveland got beaten home by the Giants. Daniel Jones and Malik Neighbors finally had a good game. He had a good game. So I mean, a lot of these receivers and stuff, these guys that's they got it, but it's all about the quarterback. The quarterback getting the ball. But like I say, Malik didn't look good the first week, but he looked good yesterday.
He sure looked good. He making Daniel Jones look real good because he was out there snatching up everything.
But let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty, man. Let's go ahead and just the city of Charlotte stand up. We gotta win. They look damn good. They dominated from the start to the finish of that game. I want to give Canales and I want to give Dan Morgan they props because the biggest everybody in the world know what happened. Bryce Young got sat down. I'm gonna let my partner talk because I know I can talk 20 minutes about that. But that's a hard decision for Canales and Dan Morgan to sit their kid after 2 weeks.
Hey man, that's why you head coach.
But
man.
You got 15 more weeks. Are you gonna tell the rest of the guys in the locker room we're gonna keep riding with this guy, or we're gonna go ahead and make a change to a veteran than Andy Dalton? The Red Rifle was throwing pills.
He was throwing down.
But if anybody see the game like I saw the game, they changed the whole offense up. Let's just get it out there. I'm so tired of people in Charlotte. And I'm gonna just say my piece about it, and I'm gonna say it. And I'm in this. I'm tired of people in Charlotte. Bryce Young was the problem. Let me show y'all something, and I'm gonna just tell y'all something right quick. If you listen to me real quick, I got about 2 minute rant. I'm gonna just tell you something.
Don't rant too long, man. Go ahead, man.
Brett Favre got traded from Atlanta to Green Bay. Did Brett Favre start when he got to Green Bay?
No.
Aaron Rodgers got drafted by Green Bay. He sat behind Brett Favre. Did he start his first time?
Nope.
Did Jordan Love got drafted by Green Bay? Did he start in front of Aaron Rodgers?
Nope.
Did Patrick Mahomes get drafted by KC? But did he start when he got to KC?
Nope.
So Troy Aikman first year in the league, he was horrible. Peyton Manning first year in the league, he was horrible. People acting like this kid was supposed to come here and be the saving grace. After that O-line he was running behind last year, when he hiked the ball last year, he was getting murdered.
True.
So you gotta understand, he's 5'9", 5'10", whatever I'll talk, 5'10" at best. Yeah, in his mind, he got tired of getting hit. Mentally, that can mess you up. Just like a saying of a basketball shooter, you go out there and shoot 100 times and you missing 97, 98. It messes with your confidence. You have to get your confidence back. Bryce Young, confidence is shot. Now, I will say Canales messed up on this thing. Preseason, Bryce Young just took every snap. But we got a rookie head coach. He probably would say that's my fault. I can give you that. But there's no way you're going to tell me that Bryce Young is the sole reason why he look bad as he does. They set this kid up for failure when they drafted him last year. They should have done what Canales did last year, but it's a whole new regime. They should have set him down last year and Andy Dalton started last year. When they signed him to a 2-year deal, Andy Dalton should have started last year, day one, game one. Until you Bryce get better, because their offensive line was good. But you mean you're going to get Andy Dalton killed. And then Bryce might have had to come in. That's how bad the line is. The line this year is great. But in Bryce Young's mind, his clock is quick. 1, 2, I got to get it out. And he's trying to anticipate and he's throwing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Bryce Young look bad. I'm not saying it. But this don't put all this on the kid. 90% of the organization, 10% is on him. True. So I'm going to get this out. I'm so tired of hearing people say Bryce Young trash, this, that, and the other. Say what you want. A lot of these kids. I'm going to say something else about another game I didn't touch on, Minnesota. Guess what everybody was talking about? Everybody was talking about, oh, C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud threw 2 interceptions. He looked bad yesterday. But guess what? People were blowing him up last year. Oh, C.J. Stroud, you're going to have bad games. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. But people was crowning C.J. Stroud the greatest thing since sliced bread. You're going to have bad games. Just like Daniels. Everybody coming to work. Daniels look good. You got the league will figure you out. Once the league figure you out, they're gonna give you a dip. C.J. Stroud went last year. Nobody really had no tape on him. Now you see what's going on. He ain't looking like the C.J. Stroud last year.
He's still looking good.
He looking good. Okay. Okay, the same person, Andy Richardson. He looks bad.
Yeah, he's doing bad.
But there ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But everybody want to talk about Bryce Young, but won't nobody say nothing about when C.J. Stroud throw into or Andy Richardson look bad. They don't want. Look at Levis.
C.J. Stroud got a record of winning in his first year.
Look at Levis. Will Levis look trash over there. Yeah. And I'm gonna give you another example. Malik Willis looked trash in Tennessee, but guess what? He went to Green Bay with a different scheme, and he looks different.
But then you got to think about looking at this too, man. Like how you said, they gave him 2 games in the new offensive line now. That last year is last year. You put me professional.
Mentally.
No. You got to block that stuff out. He had some other stuff going on. And we ain't
how? What he got going on?
Oh man, yeah, man, girl, man, he thinking about girl.
Listen, man, that ain't got nothing. Listen, man.
Hey, he had some other stuff going on. He had 2 games to get it right. They had the same offense.
So you give him 2 games,
and he's still looking like.
But you give him. But so you say.
So you mean to tell me he a veteran?
Yeah, he a veteran.
Yeah, but he
done been to Pro Bowls. True. He done been through the rigors. He know what to do.
But Bryce Young, he was off the same offense.
Look at this right here.
He was throwing them dudes open, man.
And let me show you something like this.
He was throwing them dudes open.
What say I'm Darnold Hill? And what he look like now?
He look like a champ, man.
Okay, so look at Baker Mayfield. He look like
a champ. They got a team.
My thing is you get them boys opportunities. Exactly. Bryce was in a bad situation.
True, I understand.
So, but y'all giving him 2 games and want to know, man.
He in a good situation now.
What you mean?
The offensive line good.
It's his mentality.
So okay, he got to get over that. This is a professional league, man.
And that's why they set him down.
This is a win down league, man. This ain't ain't got time to be messing.
But I can't stand the narrative y'all saying. You said in the group text, Bryce Young should feel real bad. Why?
Yeah, he should feel real bad.
Why?
Cause what you mean? He got the same opportunity that
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. If Andy Dalton look bad Sunday, what y'all gonna say then? What you gonna say then? He had 1 game.
But he didn't look bad.
But I say, what if he look bad this Sunday against Cincinnati? What y'all gonna say then?
Yeah, it's on him.
But my thing is, Andy Dalton is a veteran. He know what to do. They ran a totally different offensive scheme for Andy Dalton Sunday. They was all Bryce. Look at all Bryce Young throws across the middle. Andy Dalton.
So that should tell you something about Bryce Young that he can't read. Why Andy Dalton was doing? Throwing dimes.
He was throwing dimes.
Okay then.
And he's a veteran.
Bryce Young can't throw dimes down the field.
So you telling me Bryce Young was in Alabama? He looked this good. Now he looked that bad. You saying it came that he had 18. He done quarterback. He missed one game last year.
Yeah.
So he a quarterback, 18 games.
True.
They gave him 18 games to evaluate him, and they sat him down. True. Now, did he deserve to get sat down? Yes. Yeah. But like I said, he should have got sat down last year and waited a whole year.
True. We all said
but my thing is, y'all throwing the kid up under the bus like he just I can't let y'all do that. For me, for Bryce, I'm sorry, Bryce. I'm on your side. I know I feel bad for you. The rest of these people in Charlotte, I'm gonna tell you, they just like to win. They just like to win. Now the Panther fans, when they went and played out there against the Chargers, wasn't nobody out there week 1. Watch how many fans come out there on this Sunday. Watch how many fans go out there. Watch.
As they should.
And what if if Andy Dalton go out there and crumble, what they gonna say then? Oh, it wasn't Bryce Young. Andy looked bad. But if Andy go out there and look good again, they can be like, oh, it was Bryce.
Okay.
Bryce's mentality it was shot. I'm not saying he was shot.
True. That's like, hey, it's just this a product, man. I keep telling you, this is an entertainment thing. If you paying for tickets like that, you paying for concessions, you want to see a winner. You ain't want to come here and see nobody losing no game. You paying that money.
Bryce got a raw deal. He got a raw deal. And for people out here to blame the whole organization, he
blame the whole organization.
The last 4 years, the Panthers had 4 coaches the last 4 years.
Exactly.
5 coaches the last 4 years.
It's not on.
You don't change draw. That's like changing draws every time you take a shower.
You gotta change draws every time you take a shower.
You don't do that when you coaching. You gotta build a culture.
Hey, but who fought that? That's Temper. Like I tell you, Thanos Temper.
And that's what I'm saying. He's the problem.
I never said what Bryce Young fault.
That ain't what you said in the text.
What you talking about? I say Bryce Young should be ashamed. So what you talking about?
What should he be ashamed about?
I said he should feel sad.
Why?
Bro.
Why?
He got the same offensive line you got. What you mean, man?
Andy Dalton done won 100.
I don't care. That's back then. Don't be worried about that.
Andy Dalton done won 100. I think 100 and 30, 40 games, whatever it was.
He still got.
Bryce Young ain't played 18 games total.
They got the same playbook. They on the same playing field.
They didn't use the same playbook for Andy Dalton Sunday. You didn't watch the game.
What I'm saying,
they didn't use the same playbook.
I'm pretty sure Bryce Young.
And I looked at the Panther players.
What I'm saying is they got the same. All those same players in the same playbook. They probably use different scheme, but they all got the same playbook. Why they give? I understand it. Why they give Andy Dalton a different look then?
Because Andy Dalton, first of all, is not mobile. First of all,
okay.
But if you get Andy Dalton, anybody know Andy Dalton? You give him time, he will kill you. He can throw that ball. So I wasn't shocked.
So Bryce Young ain't got this. So let me tell you, Bryce Young can't throw the ball out of the field. Why? They give Andy Dalton that playbook because, like I told you before, I think Bryce Young is too short to look over them guys.
He's mentally shot. He's not too.
Drew
Brees was short. He could throw the line.
Yeah, that's Drew Brees. Drew Brees is different.
What's different about Drew Brees? They about the same height.
Drew Brees have
they about the same height.
Drew Brees been in San Diego, right?
Yeah, he throwing the ball over there.
And then what? Then he went to New Orleans.
He hurt his shoulder and got to New Orleans.
Okay then. I mean, like, so what? Like,
I feel like I say, I'd say my piece about the Bryce Young situation. He got a raw deal. If they dumb enough to trade him already and give up on his kid, that's how the organization, they dumb. They gonna give up on his kid already.
You know how that is.
No, that's just dumb. You giving up on the kid. You gave up all that draft capital to go get him, and that's dumb. That's just flat out dumb. But like I say, neither here or there. Minnesota ended up winning. They beat Houston, which wasn't nobody talking about. But C.J. Stroud, the greatest thing since Blackberry. He got beat. Yeah, he got beat.
Hey, don't be listening.
No, I'm saying he got beat because y'all all man, C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud.
Something personal.
No.
Something against C.J. Stroud.
No, but y'all blowing him up.
You got something against C.J. Stroud.
No.
Ain't nobody. He deserved to be blown up. You saw what he did last year. Okay then. Don't worry. And I said the same thing about Bryce Young. That's last year. Why he bringing up last year? What
about Richardson?
Ain't nobody been talking about no Richardson.
But I'm saying he was drafted last year.
Hey, what? We talking about Stroud and we talking about Bryce Young.
Like I said, all these quarterbacks came out last year. Look what they doing now.
What?
Right now they not. All of them ain't looking great.
Oh, C.J. Stroud looking good. What you talking about?
They 2-1. He look good Sunday.
He one game. So what?
Okay.
What about the other 2 games? We ain't talking about the other 2 games.
More tape gonna come out. More tape gonna come out.
We ain't talking about the other 2 games.
More tape gonna come out.
Yeah, okay, man.
More tape gonna come out.
Hey, man, get out the
More tape gonna come out.
You just don't like C.J. Stroud. See, when you
I ain't got nothing. What I ain't got nothing against him.
You must don't like something about him.
I ain't got nothing against him.
Something about C.J. Stroud, man.
Y'all saying he was so much better than Bryce Young.
And he was.
So let me ask you this: if C.J. Stroud was on this team last year, he would have made him better.
He was throwing down.
When he would have been on this team with the Panthers had last year.
Yeah, he was throwing down.
He'd have been
throwing down.
Must be crazy.
Throwing down.
Anyway, like I say,
just like the red rifle would do.
Like I say,
down.
for the Panther fans out there who still rock with the Panthers, They play Sunday at home at 1 o'clock against Cincinnati. Hope they come out. Hope they got that same energy. Hope they can make this city proud again.
Exactly.
This is the first time I seen them. First time since 2022. They had a 100-yard receiver, a 100-yard rusher, and a 300-yard passer.
Hey, man,
the last time they did that was DJ Moore, PJ Walker was the quarterback, and Deontay Foreman was the running back when they was in Atlanta and they got beat in Atlanta. That's the last time. And Steve Whipple was the coach of that team. I want to throw that in for the tidbit. He was the coach of that team. That's the last time they looked like a real team. But like I say, Canales, congratulations on your first win. Dan Morgan, congratulations. I really feel like, it's not nothing against neither one of y'all. I know y'all doing y'all thing. I feel like y'all trying to change the culture, and you got to do it one at a time. But just do me a favor, keep Tepper ass out of there. Keep him at home, keep him wherever he at, and keep him. I'm serious, keep him up out of there.
Bro, you ain't say that, man.
Listen, keep him up out of there because, like I say, I see Dan Morgan grinding. I see Canales grinding. Keep his ass up out of there. Keep him. I don't care if you got to go to Home Depot, do some projects. No, keep him on. I don't care. Listen, keep him away from wherever he doing. Go play with the soccer team or do something. But leave him alone.
Thanos Tepper, man, he snapped his finger, man.
Yeah, Thanos. He gonna be out there, Thanos Tepper. But like I said, hit that like, subscribe, comment button, man. We'll be with you next week on week 4 from NFL. Thursday night, the Cowboys play Giants to kick off week 4.
Okay.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. We'll be back with you soon.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna holler at you, man. Like I said, it's week 4 NFL. Get back at your boys. Holler at you later. Peace.
Peace out, man.